Okay, now further we will see the next disease, that is Entamoeba histolica is a protozoa parasite in the large intestine human which causes amoebiosis, that is amoebic dysentery, right? Murdo kahiye te. The symptoms of this disease includes constipation, abdominal pain and cramps, stools with excess mucus and blood clots, right? Houseflies act as a mechanical carrier and serves to transmit the parasites from the facials to the infected person to food, and from food product they may thereby contaminate them. Drinking water and food contaminated by the facial matters are the main sources of the infection. So dysentery, amoebic dysentery માટે શું જવાબદાર છે and what are the main sources and how it is affected, that you remember. Now next is about the ascaris. Ascaris, so the common roundworms and the wucheria, the filarial worm, are some of the helminths which are known to be pathogenic to the man. Ascaris as an intestinal parasite causes ascariasis, right? When the ascaris is going to be entered into our intestinal parasites and it causes ascariasis. Symptoms of this disease includes internal bleeding, muscular pain, fever, anemia, and blockage of the intestinal passage. The egg of a parasites are excreted along with the feces of an infected person with the contaminated soil, water, plant, etc. A healthy person acquires this infection through contaminated water, vegetable, fruit, etc. Wucheria, that is W. bancrofti and W. malai, the filarial worms, cause a slowly developing chronic inflammations of the organ in which they live for many years, usually the lymphatic vessels of a lower limbs, and the disease is called elephantiasis or filariasis, right? The genital organs are also often affected, resulting in a gross deformites. Deformites means disorders, right? The pathogens are transmitted to a healthy person through the bite by the female mosquito vector, right? So this is the cause of a elephantiasis, right? Hathi pag je kahiye te. Now, many fungi belonging to the genera Mycosporum, Trichophyton, and Epidermophyton are responsible for the ringworm, which is one of the most common infectious diseases in a man. Appearance of a dry scale lesions on a various parts of the body, such as skin, nails, and scalps, are the main symptoms of the disease. એટલે કે આ ringworm આપણે જે ખરજવું કહીએ છીએ, ધાધર કહીએ છીએ તે. These lesions are accompanied by the intense itching. Heat and moisture helps this fungus to grow, which makes them thrive in the skeletal folds such as those in a groin, that is joint between the thigh or between the toe. જે ટૂંકમાં પગના આંગળીઓના એ બધા જે સાંધા હોય સાંધાની વચ્ચેની જગ્યામાં આ ગ્રોન અપ થશે ફંગાઈ, right? Ringworm are generally acquired from the soil or by using towel, cloth, or even by the comb of infected individuals. Maintenance of a personal and public hygienic is very important for prevention and control of many infectious diseases. So, measurement for personal hygienic including keeping the body clean, consumption of a clean drinking water, food, vegetable, fruit, etc. Public hygienic includes proper disposals of waste or excreta, periodic cleaning and disinfection of the water reservoirs, pool, cesspool, and tank, and observing standard practice of the hygienic in the public catering. These measures are particularly essential where the infectious agents are transmitted to the food and water such as typhoid, amoebiasis, and ascaris. In case of airborne disease such as pneumonia and common cold, in addition to the above measure, close contact with the infected person or their belongings should be avoided. For diseases such as malaria and filariasis that are transmitted through this vector, the most important measure is to control the eliminate the vector and their breeding places. This can be achieved by avoiding stagnant of water in and around the residential area. Stagnant water એટલે રોકાયેલું પાણી કે ઠેરાઈ રહેલું પાણી હોય એવું તેવું ભેગું થતું હોય તો એ આપણે આપણી આજુબાજુના એરિયામાં રહેવા દેવું જોઈએ નહીં, જેથી કરીને મચ્છરનો ઉપદ્રવ થાય નહીં, right? Regular cleaning of the household coolers, using of mosquito nets, introducing fishing nets, fishes like Gambusua in the pond that feeds on the mosquito larvae, sparing of insecticides in a district drains area and swamps, etc. In addition, doors and windows should be provided with wire mesh to prevent the entry of the mosquito. Such precautions have become all more important, especially in the light of recent widespread incidents of a vector-borne, that is Aedes mosquito-like disease like dengue and chikungunya in many parts of the India. The advancement made in biological science have armed us to effectively deal with many infectious diseases. The use of the vaccines and immunization program have enabled us to completely eradicate a disease like smallpox. A large number of other infectious diseases like polio, diphtheria, pneumonia, tetanus have been controlled to a large extent by use of vaccine. Biotechnologically, that is about which you will read more in chapter number 12, at where of making available newer and safer vaccines. Discovery of antibiotics and various other drugs has also enabled us to effectively treat infectious disease. So this was all about your disease, common disease which are occurring in a human being. Up to here you have to study for your exam, which is going to be taken on 5th, 4th, 5th and 6th of November. So up to here your syllabus is there, up to here. Immunity, from here we will consider, that will be the next examination, right? So prepare it well, study it well, and be ready. I will give you 3 papers. From that 3 papers you have to write, or you will be provided 1 paper, or either mixing of the 3 paper will be there, whatever it may be, but you have to study 3 papers so you can get good marks. Understand? Thank you very much.